We have the highest rate of paternity, yes, in the world. Yes, it is Nigeria and Jamaica. Do you know over 78% of firstborns that are taken for paternity tests do not belong to the husband?
The first child?
Yes, the first child. There are some. The last one we did, all the children, not one, belong to the man. 4 children. The man is in the hospital now. He collapsed. His men, you should be careful. This kind of ridiculous relationships with some women that you get into, and you know that this woman is trouble.
When I saw this video, I said, gradually we are having men who are weakling, and they are taking this weakness for, they call it maturity. There is no maturity. You are just being weak. You know, they said that he's a gentleman. There are responsibility given to men to be Lord over their home. You know how the Bible said it? He said, just like Christ is Lord over the church, so also a husband is over the wife. It's your responsibility to take control, to have charge over your home. The church till tomorrow is yet following the rules laid down by Christ. The instant you don't believe in those rules, you are not a child of God. You don't have faith. What defines your faith is that you believe the principles of Christ. That's what makes you a believer. And now, you as a husband, you are supposed to have rules over your house. The Bible calls you the head over your wife. It now look as if the one we have now is the man and the woman. There is no difference. There is equality. The feminism pattern they have introduced into marriage. That is why the husband does not even have right to question the wife anymore. The wife can do whatever she wants. She does not have any question to answer over her actions. The husband asks her questions. It looks like, what are you saying? Don't I have rights? And so many men have spent years taking care of children, believing that they have already had the children they need to have on earth. And trading them up. Some of them, they have sponsored them and brought to go schooling. After so many years, maybe one thing leads to another, you realize that the children you have been taking care of, none of them are yours. You see people go for paternity tests, and at the end of the day, they are saying that their DNA did not match. What are you saying? It's your fault, because many of you are just weakling. It had made me sometimes, you see some young, even young boys, you see girlfriend shouts, the guy is coupling himself. What are you doing? The girlfriend is even in charge. The guy is comporting himself so that the girlfriend don't embarrass him. And at the end of the day, you end up marrying that kind of a woman. The thing you people call maturity is weakness. You can't see your wife's phone. You can't hold her phone. You don't know her password. And you said this is the woman you want to settle with. You want to spend all your life with. And you said, I know that kind of a man. Women term it insecure men. That is a right you should have. That is why your girlfriend or your wife have other men outside that she is dealing with. You won't ever know. You don't have any clue of what is going on. Except people start telling you that, Oga, the way I'm seeing your wife, when you are not around, the movement your wife, I saw your wife is also pleased, I saw your girlfriend is, and you too, you even be arguing it. Some men are so weak that when they hear information like that, they go to ask their wife or their girlfriend. The girl even shout on them, they cannot ask again. Some are even scared. You are marrying a woman you are scared of, and you want that marriage to last. You shouldn't marry a woman you cannot control, because as a man, you should have control over your home. When you hear people like Peter Doche speak about marriage, people say, is this kind of hard man on his movies? That is his kind of life. We have never heard of his wife coming to the internet to drag him. That's a true man. That is what a real man is. We have men who have rules over their home. The worst situation we are even having now is that the man is the one providing. The man is the one doing everything, yet he does not have a say in his house. When the wife shouts, the man is even looking for where to hide his head. A man. Men are taking the place of woman. I'm not talking about harassment. I'm not talking about assault. It is attributed as to be respect. Not when a husband is speaking, the wife is interrupting. Sometimes the man even need to keep quiet so that the wife can speak. When real men are talking, their wife don't talk. They stay quiet. Real men can convert with their wife through their eyes. When their wife look at their eyes, they knows what he's saying. Most of those men, they even enjoy peace more in their home. Naturally, a man does not enjoy this recent situation that so many men are in now. No matter how he try to cope, there is always quarrel. One day he will forget himself and beat you or break your head, shook you, because that's the best way he can express his anger. Or when a man naturally have rules over his family, he does not need to assault the wife. He does not need to beat the wife, because the wife is placed where she belongs, always. For situations where men are now placed in the place of a woman in the house, the day the man blow up all his anger, he beats that woman to stupor. You as a man, don't marry a woman that does not love you, because I have realized that women who love you will naturally respect you. They naturally treat you like the king you are, the head of the family. Do women that really love their husband, even if they are the one providing or they are assisting the man, it never shows. For every young man that is in relationship right now, there is nothing wrong with you seeing your wife phone. I'm not saying that kind of being childish, that you are conscious of everything your girlfriend is doing on her phone. No, there should be times that she's with you, you take her phone, you scroll through it. You should take her phone. At times she comes around you, both of you are just seated, you take her phone, you scroll through it, you see what's in there, what's going on. You see her conversation, you see what she's doing on WhatsApp, you see what she's doing on TikTok, you see what she's doing on Instagram, you see what she's doing on Facebook. Now check, even the United Kingdom, now when you want to come to their country, they want to have access to your. Why? Because that is what best describes your personality, of your person, who you actually are. So, but you boyfriend, you cannot touch your wife phone because you are matured. You want to show that you are a secured man. You are not insecure. My guy, it's better you become insecure than you are married woman when go born all children give you and another man children now they take care of. When I saw this video, my heart was broken. For this man to be admitted in the hospital, you know that he does not have the hope of having other children. If it's somebody you are already thinking of getting married to, make sure you have access to their phone. And it's not a one-way thing. She too should have access to your phone. Marriage is a place of no secrets. The Bible says two become one. So there is no secret between you. Should have access to her phone, and she as well should have access to your phone. That's true maturity. It's not this when you are keeping your phone and you want to check, say that you are insecure. Be insecure. If it's the girl you want to marry, you better be insecure. And for husbands, check your wife's phone, and she's already your wife. You should be the only special person in her life. So why can't you touch her phone? Why can't you see her phone? Why don't you know the password to her phone? This is the reason why so many of you have children that are not yours, and you spend all your life training another person's child because you don't know anything about your wife. She can successfully be having an affair with another man in your house. That cannot happen to real men. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. A woman who is with a real man to cheat is a big deal. Real men are not controlled by knacking. They have principles. They have a pattern of how they run their life. Wives are to follow. They don't have right to make rules. They are to suggest, this is what I think. I feel if we do it this way, what do you think? You are the one who is to endorse it. You want to say, okay, let's give it a try. It's not that she tell you this is how we are doing it and you follow. You have turned the wife. There is difference between a husband and a wife. They make the rules. They make the laws. Don't marry a woman who don't love you. Don't marry a woman who cannot submit herself to you. Don't marry a woman who you don't have access to her phone. Every secret is there. See, that is on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Don't be that kind of mumu husband that they call understanding husband. You see people like Peter Doce, they don't hear anything like our fathers in faith. As they take dog get for water, and so they still take dog get for their home. No go do anyhow, they go shout. That is what a husband is. Your role, provide and have rules over your home. Anything your wife is doing is not for her to buga, it's not for her to be big. No, it's to contribute to you, to the family. Be a real man and stop this your understanding. Shout out to the women who cannot mess up themselves. Women who cannot put their man in this situation this man find himself. Shout out to you ladies. God will bless you. And for our young ones, marriage is not relationship. If you are still exploring, continue to do your exploration. Enjoy it. You want to marry, carry all the things you learn during your exploration, throw them away. You must be intentional about marriage. You must be ready to submit. There is no 50-50 in marriage. The man is the head. No human has two heads. The instant you have two heads, you become a monster. So we have only one head, and that is the man. Your responsibility is to support him, not to drag authority with him. If they not fit use your head, they go dey vex for you.